Hey guys, I've got some more information for you regarding more content coming for Black Ops 3. If you guys remember, I made a video talking about DLC 6 and it was showing up in the menus in Black Ops 3. And then some people were able to find some information within the game that showed, yeah, it looked like something was about to happen. Some really knowledgeable community members were able to locate this information and find out that it had something to do with multiplayer and possibly remastered maps. Well, in no time, it became a reality, and it was announced at E3, and it was a Black Ops 4 pre-order incentive that was a benefit to Black Ops 3. If you pre-ordered Black Ops 4 on Black Ops 3 on PlayStation only, you got access to these 4 remastered maps, and it's a map pack called Back in Black. And just to show you that, yes, this was indeed what DLC 6 is, this is the menu DLC 6 description. That is exactly what it says, and it says pre-purchase Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on the PlayStation Store and receive the Back in Black maps now. When all this DLC 6 stuff was going on and research was done to find out what it was, there was a DLC 7 that was also found along with the DLC 6. I didn't say anything about DLC 7 during the DLC 6 stuff because I wanted to make sure DLC 6 was going to come true like we thought it was before we started to actually look into DLC 7. When I make my videos, I like to be confident about the information that I'm giving you guys, and now I feel more comfortable talking about DLC 7 now that we've seen the 6 already happen. There's a couple of things that are backing this DLC 7 existence, and one of them is a post that Treyarch had made on the Reddit site for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This post was created after E3 and after the announcement of DLC 6, and they said, with Black Ops 3, we are 3 years after release, and we continue to support it with new content and continuous updates. And we're not even done yet. Our commitment to the game has maintained engagement. So clearly they're not done yet. And a similar statement was made by Dan Bunting where he said, yeah, we've got more content coming, and that was right before DLC 6, and I think that's what he was alluding to. The other piece of evidence that shows that there's going to be more content is the actual content, and you can view it if you go into your PlayStation settings and go into network and completely disconnect from the internet. I don't know if this works on Xbox, but it works really good on PlayStation. So once you're disconnected, you go into the game, and I went into zombies. And if you just choose any gun, go into extras, you're gonna see this watermelon camo show up. You can actually put it on the gun and then go into game and access it as well. Again, as long as you're offline completely and disconnected from the internet. I think this camo leaked like last week sometime, and since then people were able to figure out that this camo is gonna be showing up in the black market. So you're gonna have to get it out of a supply drop. And the camo is not available right now. It's gonna be some future update when it's actually obtainable. The question is, when will it be obtainable? And my guess is probably the DLC 7 and probably sometime in July. Right now they have Operation Heatwave going, and that's going to be going until June 29th, and then just a week later is going to be 4th of July. So for them to maybe do this DLC 7 during 4th of July or the month of July, it just makes sense because they want to get it out of the way before the beta starts and also Black Ops 4. The question is, how major is this DLC 7 going to be? Treyarch has already said more content is coming. Is it going to be a DLC 7? Is it going to be map packs, remastered maps, multiplayer, or maybe even zombies? Typically when it's called a DLC, it's downloadable content, and it usually consists of maps, and it's not just an event where you have special stuff in the supply drops. I know what most of us zombies fans want is a pre-order incentive that's a zombies remastered map. That's probably not going to happen, but I can't help but stare at the blank space in the leaderboards for the zombies. Like there's that one little space right there where another map could go. But since zombies content is usually always paid, they don't really give us any freebies. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. The only other option is more remastered multiplayer maps. And is it possible that they would just repeat that incentive, that if you pre-order Black Ops 4, you're going to get some more remastered multiplayer maps? Some of the past popular maps that could be considered are like Express, Stadium, or Grind. And if that's the case, then they might be bringing those maps to Black Ops 4 as well. And that's just a tremendous amount of remasters. And I don't know how people would feel about that because there's already 4 remasters coming to Black Ops 4 right now. And I honestly cannot think of anything that makes sense for a DLC 7 map pack. But Treyarch says more content is coming, and there is evidence of it. But let me know what you guys think. Like, what could make sense for a DLC 7 map pack? And leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.